All right. Good morning. Hope you're doing well today. Um, I opted to try this live streaming and had an idea about watching a game for a little bit instead of doing a running commentary. And since it's spring, I thought, hey, this is a perfect time because I'd like to get more into live streaming, especially in the fall as we get to do more, you know, in-season games, and hopefully, as this evolves, I'll invite some other folks to join. So this might be a little bit glitchy, and I don't know how long I'll go. Maybe I'll go for half an hour watching a spring game that I saw, which is Luther College versus Dubuque College. That was played a few days ago, I think, and haven't really watched either team, so I figured this might be the perfect time for it. So let me switch over. Okay. So Luther is in the gray or blue, and Dubuque is in the all blue and black short, blue shirt, blue socks. So just started, so and it's spring, so it's probably a little chaotic. You know, this is the part that on all games sort of drives me nuts. Like, look at where defensively and offensively how everyone shifted over into the one side of the field. That's a good idea. Ugh. I didn't think that was a necessary pass, but hey. What a beautiful field too, huh? Like, holy smokes. Guess Luther College is in Iowa. Pretty good good cross. Yeah, in Iowa, has a great program out there, and actually, I think on the 28th, I'm speaking with the head coach, so we'll get a simple coach to coach interview. So it doesn't look like Dubuque tries to work it out of the back like just about everyone. It's a good ball. I like how they try to play, play to feet. Luther, at least in the white, play to feet and try to be efficient with it. A couple touches on the ball, and then try to make a pass. 1, 2. Again, being totally know that this is spring ball. I would totally like. Oh, keeper's out. Oh boy. Somebody got leveled. I would be looking to have them be more efficient with the ball, but like I said, it's spring. That's my huge caveat for this whole. For this whole however long I watch. Yeah, so Dubuque's not even looking to work it out of the back. They're trying to get it up. Whereas Luther is trying to connect. This is the other part that I always look at. I am not a fan as a forward goes out wide. That's a good ball. Good defense. As a forward steps out wide and he receives the ball and he's sort of like running to the sidelines, I'm not a fan of that ball. Not because it can't be a good ball, but there's never an option for the forward at that point to do anything with it. He either settles the ball, tries to turn, usually into one or two guys, and try to go down the line, or just sort of slows down the play and puts the forward in a tough spot. So, and that's because, again, I just think positionally forwards aren't trained to get out wide before the play actually develops. It's a good cross. I think Dubuque is kind of hanging on here defensively. See, if you look at number 8 here, he's checking in, and then the ball comes into the middle and then and then is forced to get out wide when the ball comes his way, and I think there's a need for more balance. I'm a four corners kind of guy, so the ball can go anywhere. Guys should be playing in positions that have to be in their position before the ball gets there. Seriously, what a great grass field, huh? But it looks cold out there. Yeah, definitely they don't play out of the back. Look at how shifted over they all are. I mean, a little bit of popcorn. Must be great to play there in the fall. Like an October match. Go with it, turn, go.
It's a nice ball handling there from Danny Barrett. He still has the ball. Oof. And he falls down looking for a whistle, and he'll get it. So Bundo hooks his teammate up there. I have him for my Bio 1 Pro class. That's insects. So.
And a little bit where the guy who gets the ball out wide is sort of on an island unto himself because there's not a lot of connection there. Doesn't have much of an option, so his only real option is to go. And that sometimes that's by design if he's one-on-one, but that was not a great corner, that's for sure. I'm also coming up with a theory on throw-ins. Like, I think throw-ins should be 100% possession. There's little, yeah, there you go. That's a good ball.
This game so far is not too much time has been spent on the Spartans offensive end. Jenkins is going to reset the offense here. He's going to get that to his teammate there, and Tim Kellerman. Kellerman scored the first game of the last time this North men's team played.
Not sure what he was trying to do there, but it's wasted opportunity. Send the ball long. Uh-oh. Good defense.
Kellerman gets it. He speeds down the field.
No, no.
Oh. To get that to his teammate Will Valentine. So that'll be intercepted by Matthias Erickson. And entering the box is the Spartans.
Uh-oh. Good save. Well done, keeper.
Carson Davenport, the goalkeeper for the Norse. Carson, a senior out of Rockford, Illinois. So a lot of Illinois people playing here on this field today.
Wouldn't mind having one of those corner flags. Those would look good on. That would look good on my wall. It's interesting. I think, you know, it's 10 minutes in, let's say, roughly, and you know, Luther was started out where they were doing really well in possession, and you know, Dubuque has sort of grown into the game, sort of settled in, and Luther's possession isn't as crisp as it was, and they're looking for this is where you need a run somewhere, you need somebody already out wide. Good ball. Not a bad idea. Ooh. It's a little chilly there. You can see that the Dubuque's organized, and the guy out wide is trying to cheat here. He leaves number 3 open, but they're trying to press on the back, and that's not a good ball. There you go. Try to connect. Try to connect. I like number 7. He's aggressive. Camera angles are a little rough, but welcome to my world. Ooh, not sure where that went, but looks for a goal kick. It's interesting. I watch, you know, a lot of teams, and they're I'm always surprised at how when the winger or the outside back gets the ball and decides to press forward, there's not a lot of opportunity for them to there's not a lot of support that follows up with them. They sort of go on their own, and you see it on both wings, and you see it lots and lots of teams. Like there's not a you don't see the midfielders working with that winger or that outside mid to sort of get in a position to be an outlet pass. Just wonder why that is, but again, I think in my mind a lot of, you know, I don't want to say you know every player, but there's this thing where it's a good ball. That's not a good ball. There's very little work off the ball unless it's like a forward trying to get the ball. right? So you see somebody get the ball, and you could guys see they do shift, they do step into space, but there's not this sense of urgency as if when they do have the ball. So look, he's running, right? And guys aren't trying to get into the best position. They're just sort of following in the play rather than get there before a decision has to be made. I don't know why that is, but and now they got some balance. They got, you know, the Dubuque's definitely trying to close off their pivot guy, that number 10, I think, who has the ball. They're just trying to prevent him from getting the ball to when he's in the middle. That's a great ball. I like that kid. Oh, 31, I guess is the number. Yeah, look how they shift over all the way over like that. At some point, there's somebody who should be worrying just about offense and should definitely be out in this wide open area. Again, not so much concerned about the defensive effort, although I get most teams try to get back with 9 or sometimes all 10, but and look at all that space. I wonder where they practice. Like, it's grass, it's cold. I wonder if Luther has an indoor, Dubuque has an indoor, sports field of some sort where they can practice. Good hit. Good save. I'm okay with testing the keeper every so often. Gotta get his socks dirty. A lot of guys run north and south, and again, not necessarily thinking like they play two-dimensional chess rather than 3-dimensional. They're going up north and south. They forget about east-west. Look how tight they end up getting here. Like this number 8. It's just sort of hanging out in the space, which is okay. Now he should be getting wide. If he's not going to defend with urgency, he should be getting wide, stepping in between. Stepping in between that back line and this back right here. And he's a forward, so. Man, this is a game of goals. I always say it. This is a game of goals, right? And so, to me, defense is really important, right? And how you defend, but I'm always thinking about how do you position yourself to score goals, because ultimately that's how you win games, by scoring goals.
Hustling to get it, he's going to be joined instead by Darren Gray. Barrett
I'm gonna
getting
open
past the
something
ball,
up
take a
here.
tumble. No whistle is called as Max Pardo gets the ball there. Downfield, tries to get to Villa. Said actual Eamon. Get a possession, he'll get that to his goalkeeper in
Yeah.
place. And Overberg charging the goal there, won't get the goal.
No. Yeah, too much of an urgency to get forward, right? Like Dubuque that player should have just taken the touch, taken a look. And then if the long ball is the only thing he really wants to do, then I'm okay with that, but he shouldn't have, again, just turn and launch. He's not seeing anything. He's just kicking hope.
25 and a half minutes left to go. Very, very chilly day, or very chilly day for a spring day, I guess. Low 40s, 41 last time I checked. Very windy as well, as I'm sure you guys can hear.
Yeah. Do think Luther does try to bring the ball down. And like I said, that's, like I keep saying, it's spring ball, so it's going to be a lot of rough going on. But that's well done right there. That's, now you get wide. Oh, that's a good ball. Good ball. Keep getting wider. Get wider. Ugh.
Barrett, but that's going to be instead stolen by the speedster
Oh,
there
wow.
in Gray. He's
There
gonna
he
get it
goes. Look at
downfield
all
and
that space.
taking that ball
What?
there. He's
Keep
gonna try to
it.
get that to his teammate.
Well
Not
done.
so fast, says Carson Davenport, and that goes into his hands. As we hit the halfway, sorry, not the halfway mark, almost the halfway mark of this half.
It looks a little windy too. And wind and cold. Just what I would want to be. You know, it's 60 degrees here and I got the heater going. It's like, oh, what a shot. Oh, off the post. Corner. That was a great shot. Great effort. You know, keeper had his, was kind of stunned. Not expecting that ball to come back out, but they can be quick, like both teams can be quick on the counter. And if you're defensively, you're not necessarily ready to deal with that, that could be damaging, especially if they're moving the ball quick, right? I think there's more Luther games, and like I said, this is an experiment for those of you who are watching. This is just me trying this live stream. I've never done it before, so I figured I would take a little bit of time today to practice it, and I think it seems to be working well. I'm hoping in the fall I'll have some guests who can join me. I still got to figure out the technology, obviously, but that's a foul. But I think it'll be a good way to do it. I'll still try to do my game notes as I go and post them where I can, although I don't think I'll be doing the volume. But who knows? I get weird that way. So this looks 26, 27, no, sorry, 25 out. He's going straight. Keeper. Quick. Oh. Okay. Tough trap. Foul. Go wide. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. Just go all the way. Just go all the way. Just go all the way. Ugh. Ugh. Whoa, 3 points.
Shot on goal there for the
See, this is the part that I don't get, right? Like, it's a set play. It's a set play.
2-0.
Basically, defensively, they're all set. Offensively, all your guys are in. And there's like 16 guys at the 18. And what if you just made that one pass out wide where the outside back on the far side was, let him take a touch, and then send it in, right? So, and all you end up doing is you're just trying to spread out the defense rather than loft it in. And I get there's some effectiveness to it, but like I said, one of the things I wanna do, and maybe I'll save it for the fall, is I actually literally want to take a look at set plays and how effective they really are, because you know the two things that coaches always talk about are corner kicks and set plays, and I'm not sure. I definitely don't think on corner kicks teams are as effective with them, and I have the same theory about free kicks, right? You're going to get, I'm making numbers up, but in a game you'll get 10 opportunities, and I think more than not 10 out of 10 will never materialize into a goal unless you're sort of an elite team. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not sure teams are able to train for them as much as they would like. And when they are effective, they tend to be against teams that are maybe defensively not as solid as usual. But in good games, I don't think they're effective at all. And I know. So, all right, I'm gonna go a couple more minutes here, and hopefully this came out well. I don't.
And there to make him pay for it is going to be number 14 for the
Too many touches on the ball there, right? Like, soccer ball's honey, and it just attracts the bees, or however that works. Good ball. Ooh, good ball. Goal. Wow. That's a good. I'm not sure it was intentional to get to the back post, but that's a goal. So.
We'll get the call on who scored that in just a few seconds.
All right, with that goal, I think I'm going to end it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, just let me know. I'm just trying to figure this out. So if you have any suggestions, by all means, just put it in the comment section, and I'll take it into. I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll just try to figure it out together. Thanks.